Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Dawson.
Yes, thank you. I'm talking about reputations. This is what people remember you after you die. Our first verse is Proverbs 24:8. Who a person who plans evil will get a reputation as a troublemaker. So if you plan like evil stuff, example, serial killers, they get a very bad reputation. And like Ted Bundy, Jack the Ripper. And it doesn't just have to be serial killers, there's also very not the best people in the world. Bullies sometimes get the worst troublemakers in school, get a very, very bad reputation on their record. And there's a few examples there. And then if you go to Proverbs 22, verse 1, the rich and the poor have this in common. Choose a good reputation over great riches. Being held in a high esteem is better than having silver or gold. It's better to have a good reputation than just to be wealthy. Some people say money can buy you happiness. No, it can't. If you wonder people that are rich, you could look at Bill Gates. You can turn to Hollywood. Hollywood is full of celebrities that are rich. Hollywood's always not have the best reputation. Now, good, wholesome family movies have come out of there, but once you get deep into Hollywood, it's just terrible. People on drugs, people killing themselves, no, not a good reputation. But now there are good actors like Jim Caviezel, Mel Gibson, people that are funny, but still there's a very bad reputation in Hollywood. And my last verse is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. A good reputation is more valuable than costly perfume, and the day you die is better than the day you were born. When we die, of course, like I said, we have a reputation. I ask people need to answer this question: do you want a bad reputation or do you want a good reputation? When you put 6 feet under, do you want to be remembered as, oh, that person was terrible, I hated that person, or that person was my best friend, he was a very good person, he or she was a very good person? I don't want a bad reputation where people are like, I don't like Dawson. He wasn't a good person. He always treated me like dirt. I want a reputation that's like, hey, that was a good Christian person, very good preacher. And like people sometimes in their life just do stuff. They just do stuff to people just to be doing it. That earns them a very bad reputation as a troublemaker. Now, if you joke around, that's okay. You get a reputation as you're a jokester. You like to do comedy. But now, if you take it to the extreme where you're doing very mean things as you call funny, that earns a very bad reputation. And also, there's a quote by C.S. Lewis that I thought fit this. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start from where you are and change the ending. If you start off having a bad reputation with people, you can't go back to the beginning and start apologizing to everyone at the beginning saying, I'm not going to do that. You can start from where you are and start changing your life. That'll earn you a good reputation. And truly that's definitely good because I don't want a bad reputation. I don't want anyone to have a bad reputation. It's your choice to make that reputation on life. When a serial killer or a murderer gets a bad reputation, it's his or her choice to use the knife or pull the trigger. They can stop it right there and tell someone, hey, I need help. I'm having feelings to kill this person. Because that just leaves you on a road of terrible events, jail time, death penalty, some of the worst reputations you can get in your life. Like, looking back, oh, that murderer got his death penalty. Wow, that's a very bad reputation to be remembered by. And, just look back on your life at your own reputation. Like, have I been nice to people? I know there's been people I don't like in my life that I don't get along with, but I still try to be nice to them. How do people remember you? Like, if you moved, how do people remember you? Do they remember, oh, that was not a good person, or do they remember you were a great friend? our government is full of that. Government's like, oh, this person, they take a person that's actually a good person and make him out to sound like he's the worst person ever to be born. Or they take the worst person and make him sound like he was the best person ever. Like he's your awesome friend. Like, the government's always had a bad reputation. At times, they've had good people to come through in presidents and governors, but on the sides of reputation, they're always flip-flopping something. And also, people say, like, when you have a bad reputation and you don't believe in God, a lot of people say that's a one-way ticket to not a very good happy place called hell. But I'm using this quote from my sister. It's called, she said, God doesn't send you to hell. You have a choice all your life. God does not want you to go to hell or anything. It's your choice to make that decision. Because when you're saved, a lot of people say you change. Like, you might start acting better, you might start getting better friends, get out of the low stuff. But if you just stay the same on one course, and like people say, oh, that person was a drug addict or something, a terrible reputation, that can really mess up everything. But really, I just want you to know, look back on your life at your own reputation, and hope to see y'all again next week. Thank you.